Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. The world. Nobody could ever bring Lord of the Rings to the screen. Peter Jackson. For Tolkien, vegans. They are not for eating. Vegetarians. What about their eggs? They don't need those. When you skip all the dialogue for the quest, right? Where are we going? Me. That's not where he says, so you have chosen death. Them. How do you know? Me. I have seen it. My mother after getting her first Botox injection. Well, how do I look? Me, ready to enter the halls of Mandos. You look terrible. 2025. Me still processing 2016, which is about to be 9 years ago. I see the distant fires of Mordor. If Middle-earth really was curved, Mount Doom would not be visible from here. Orcs waiting for the collapse of Numenor so they can resume sacking Middle-earth. Not yet, Ferb. My dad asking himself why he didn't pull out that night. Me explaining that in order to fully appreciate the Lord of the Rings, you have to read the Silmarillion and how it all goes back to the music of the Ainur. Radagast during the War of the Ring. Elrond. She was dynamite in the sack, by the way. Aragorn. She was 5,000 years old. Elrond. I've had older. Smoke rises from the Mountain of Doom. I burned the cookies again. Dang it. It is not our fight. Are we not part of this world? No, we are not even in the book. The age of men is over. The time of the orc has come. Until at last, I threw down my enemy and smote his ruin upon the mountainside. Darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time. Aragorn. We found an invincible ghost army. Theoden's ghost. Explain yourself. When your mom promised to go to a fast food place on the weekend. I summon you to fulfill your oath. Billionaires trying to relate to people. My father is a noble man, but his rule is failing. And now our people lose faith. He looks to me to make things right, and I would do it. I would see the glory of Gondor restored. Have you ever seen it, Aragorn? White Tower of Ecthelion glimmering like a spike of pearl and silver. Its banners caught high in the morning breeze. Have you ever been called home by the clear ringing of silver trumpets? Me and bro hyping each other up to go to the club that threw us out last time. One day, our paths will lead us there, and the tower guards shall take up the call. The lords of Gondor have returned. Me when my girlfriend says she is ugly. Will you look into the mirror? I myself am sitting pretty on 43. What about sitting pretty on a friend? What? Cute couple costume ideas. Bilbo, when he asks Frodo to see the ring again, be like, it's been 84 years. How my mom thinks I look. How I actually look. Giving epic battle speeches. Aragorn. Theoden. My friend. You have a Lord of the Rings quote for everything, don't you? Me? Well, no. And yes. Gollum getting ready to say Bagginses. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Hold my beer. Explain a book plot badly. Guy gets kicked out of the choir for being a bad singer and becomes evil. Me watching very seriously The Lord of the Rings for the 1000th time. Casting Sir Christopher Lee as Gandalf because he asked. Casting Sir Christopher Lee as Saruman because he was born for it. Peter Jackson. Me Googling my slight cold symptoms. Google. Death. Opens mom's phone. Brightness, sound, font size, notifications, apps running in background. The British Museum after a country asks for national treasures to be returned. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? My ex, I can't stop thinking about you. I have a lot of regrets and think we should give it another. Me. No. 8-year-old me turning on the car light. My dad. Put it out, you fools. Put it out. Person. How did Sauron get so powerful? Me. ERU. Iluvatar wanted a rock and roll band, but Melkor wouldn't stop playing jazz. So, person. What does this have to do with Middle-earth? Me. We get there when we get there. The 4 horsemen of perfect castle battles. Boromir's room. Faramir's room. Me trying to explain what Numenor is to my mum, who thinks Aragorn is one of the hobbits. GF kills a spider during mosquito season. Me. Our list of allies grows thin. Things may be tough now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel. So that must be Sauron's fortress. Do you think maybe he's compensating for something? Breaking news. Viggo Mortensen announced today he is playing Sauron in the new live-action films. Me, watching my phone ring until I miss the call. My girlfriend before meeting her parents for the first time. Don't talk about Frodo or the ring, and say nothing of Aragorn either. In fact, it's better if you don't speak at all. Me, my spare 11 hours. Lord of the Rings extended editions. I'll take that, my lad. The Eye of Sauron watching his boys lose Pelennor Fields. That battle was fixed. They were using a freaking ghost army for ERU Iluvatar's sake. Gollum says anything. Sam, everything that guy just said is nonsense. The War of the Ring rages across Middle-earth. The Ents. Me, okay, we get it. Shadowfax is the best horse ever. You've told us like 20 times already. Tolkien. And you'll hear it again. Me when the trick-or-treaters arrive. I'm not at home. Isildur's bane. Durin's bane. Gandalf's bane. Sauron is defeated. The Elven Rings lose their power. Elrond, Galadriel, and Celeborn leave Middle-earth. The beauty, splendor, and pure happiness of the elves has left Middle-earth forever. Me hyping my dog up to fight the intruder at 3 a.m. You do not know pain. You do not know fear. You will taste man-flesh. When you ask your mom for a Lego castle to go with your knight minifigures, but she says no. I ask only for the strength to defend my people. Friend, don't be too excited, it's just a movie scene. The scene. Legolas and Aragorn speaking Elvish in Helm's Deep. Aragorn. Then I shall die as one of them. The rest of Helm's Deep. My parents in front of people. Kids really are amazing creatures. My parents when we're alone. Always you cast a poor reflection on me. As kids, we wanted to be as cool as Legolas. As adults, we understand Boromir. Empty wrapping paper tube exists. Everyone. This is a good sword. Me at my desk on Monday morning. Frodo after fighting Shelob be like. Gimli tastes the blood he found in a leaf in Fangorn Forest. Gimli knows what orc blood tastes like. Asking Elrond and Glorfindel to join the Fellowship. Sending Frodo's gardener and his two cousins instead.